Serengeti Express. My name is Caitlin, and I'm going to be your guide as we journey around our Serengeti belt. We are currently at the Nairobi train station. From Nairobi, we'll head to Congo, from Congo to Stanleyville, and then Stanleyville back here to Nairobi. Before we depart, I have a couple of safety reminders. There is no eating, drinking, or smoking allowed on board, so please make sure to keep all food and drink containers closed while on board the train. Please sit all children under the age of 12 or whose feet do not touch the floor are properly seated toward the center of the seating row, preferably with an adult on the outside. This is for their safety. If you happen to lose something while on board the train, do not attempt to retrieve it. And instead let myself or station master know at the next stop, and we'll be more than happy to help you retrieve that item. And the most important rule of all, please remain seated at all times, keeping your head, shoulders, knees, and toes, eyes, ears, mouth, and nose inside the train at all times.
Antes de partir de la estación de tren, quisiera recordarles algunas normas de seguridad. Nosotros pedimos que todo niño menor de 12 años de edad sea sentado en la parte de adentro de los asientos para su seguridad. Nosotros le pedimos que todos se abstengan de comer, beber y fumar para su seguridad y la comodidad de aquellos que están cerca de usted y para la seguridad de nuestros animales en el Serengeti Flyer. Desde este punto en adelante, le pedimos que se mantengan sentados manteniendo sus manos, piernas y cualquier parte de su cuerpo dentro del tren. Nosotros también le pedimos para su seguridad que se mantengan sentados en todo momento. Por favor, no intente salir del tren o cambiar asientos desde este momento en adelante.
If you do decide to stay on board for the entire round trip, it will take approximately 40 minutes. However, you are welcome to be off at our other two stations over in Congo and Stanleyville. If you look over to the left-hand side of the train, you'll see a small tan animal with a vibration stripe. Those are our Thompson gazelles or tom ears. Tommies can run up to 45 miles per hour whenever they feel threatened by a predator. However, their normal running speed is around 30 miles per hour. Tommies are easily distinguishable because you can notice that their tail moves in a windshield wiper pattern, going back and forth all day long. The ringing of the bell is a signal from our engineers that we are ready to depart. So from this point forward, there should be no more changing of a road. So please, remain seated from this point forward. Depart the Nairobi train station, fasten those seatbelts and pull down on your safety harnesses and take a look over to the right hand side of the train and wave goodbye to our hard-working station masters. Say goodbye, guys. Bye. Let's try this one more time and say goodbye, guys. Bye, guys. Now if you look over to the right hand side of the train, you'll see a large blue tank, and that's home to our African penguin. This green and yellow poster all around us is Cheetah Hunt. Cheetah Hunt will take you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a matter of seconds due to its magnetic launch sequence. You will experience throughout the ride not once, not even twice, but 3 times in total. Experience up to 4 G's of force, which is approximately 120 pounds pushing down on you. And if you look over to the left-hand side of the train, you'll see one of these 3 entrances to the edge of Africa. The edge of Africa is where we have our African lions, our spotted hyenas, our meerkats, and our hippos. If you look over to the right-hand side of the train, you will see the Serengeti Overlook Restaurant. Here in this restaurant is where we have Oasis Pizza. It also is where we have our Giraffe bar for those over 21, or if you're a giraffe. Here at this restaurant, you can enjoy a nice meal while overlooking our Serengeti belt home to many different species of animals. The right-hand side of the train, you'll see a dark red and steel coaster. This is Cobra's Curse. Cobra's Curse will take you up a vertical elevator before sending you into a series of quick turns and then back to a section before sending you into a free spinning finale. Cobra King Venomous. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more intense, then check out Cobra Perch's neighbor, Mantu. Mantu is named after the Egyptian god of war, who's pictured as a man with a falcon on his head. Mantu is a steel inverted coaster, which means the track is above you while your feet dangle below. Mantu features an 128-foot drop at speeds of 65 miles per hour, and while on this ride, it's going to flip you upside down only 7 times. Over the past 15 years, Thompson has been rated one of the top steel inverted coasters in North America. You do have to be 54 inches to experience the wrath of Mantu.
Congo River Rapids. Yeah. You said that we're going to Congo.
We are now entering our Serengeti belt, home to dozens of species of free-roaming animals. These animals will often come close to the train or even cross the track, which means they may have to stop suddenly change speeds, or even suddenly change dimensions. So for your safety and those around you, remain seated at all times. You are welcome to take pictures and videos, but please do so from a seated position, because those photos and videos will turn out a lot clearer.
Hopefully I hear the yellows coming down.
That tree that looks like it goes up and down next to the palm trees. Oh, those trees. Okay. I just couldn't see the bottom half of how their neck looks like it can't.
Once again, please remain seated at all times.
Do you see the giraffe? Look, they're underneath the... Yeah, look, if you're closer though.
If you look out in the distance over on the left-hand side of the train, you might be able to see the reticulated giraffe. Reticulated means net-like, which refers to the pattern on their body. Each giraffe has a very unique pattern, similar to a human's fingerprint. Giraffes do almost everything standing up. It does include eating, sleeping, and even giving birth. When they do give birth, a baby's first experience is to fall 6 feet to the ground, and then the mama just keeps on walking.
What's so funny? What's so funny?
She was saying how when the baby is born from a giraffe, the first thing that happens is it has to fall all the way from the mom, all the way to the ground. So it's 6 foot drop to the ground as a baby. Imagine that. Babies can't drop 6 feet.
They got a foot basket.
Mama, can you hold this since it's recording?
For all you railroad buffs, we are sitting behind a live steam engine that is a 3/4 scale replica of the steam locomotive used in Africa by Europe in the early 1900s. This steam locomotive is equipped with an American-style headlamp and a cow catcher for the safety and well-being of our animals.
Oh, you got an animal right here. I don't know what that is. It's like
Bring your
a...
head over here. Look at the horn.
those chocolate brown animals back on the left-hand side of the train by that fence line, those are our sable antelopes. The sable antelopes come from a female-dominated species, which means the females run the herd. Antelopes do pick out the males after about 2 or 3 years of age. They do keep one male around though for mating purposes, and the other males are forced to go off and form their own group known as a bachelor group. Over on the left-hand side of the train, way out in the distance, you may what looks like a crash of boulders, but those are not boulders, those are in fact white rhinos. They're way out in the distance on the left-hand side of the train, laying underneath a tree. One white rhino can weigh upwards of about 6,000 pounds. But despite their massive size, they can actually run upwards of about 35 miles per hour and maneuver through some quick and tight turns.
I saw this one on the bus.
Within that crash of white rhinos, if you notice a smaller white rhino, that is the Aussie. The Aussie was born back in October, and when he was born, he only weighed 150 pounds. Now he'll be closer to about 800 pounds, and he'll continue to gain about 100 pounds a month until he's a full-grown rhino of 6,000 pounds. The Aussie means potato in Swahili.
Is it coming this way?
To the right, the yellow and red train, but it's just sitting there, and it doesn't have anybody on it, and it's got like this steam is rolling out the top of it. So I don't know whether it's a fixed in there or what, but it's off to the side. It's not being used.
Over on the left-hand side of the train, coming at the head, you notice a small tan animal with a vibration stripe. Those are our great gazelles. Great gazelles can run upwards about 55 miles per hour. And they get all the water they need from the food that they eat, which means they do not need to migrate during the Great Serengeti migration.
Zebras up here too.
There's rhinos up here. Ooh, he's coming right
Over on the left-hand side of the train as well, there is a white rhino over there. And behind that white rhino is a black and white animal, and that is our Grant zebra. Grant zebra is the most commonly photographed out of all the zebras. Which means if you saw a zebra in a magazine, TV show, or movie, it was probably the Grant.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
Over on the right-hand side of the train, you will see an ostrich. One ostrich egg is equivalent to about 24 chicken eggs. It can take approximately 2 hours to hard boil and weighs about 3 pounds. Over on the left-hand side of the train, you might be able to see a tan and a black shirt fence line that is the greater blue. You may see the outside.
Making noise too for me?
Over on the left-hand side of the train, you see a large purple and green structure. This is the newest ride here at Busch. It's called the Serengeti Flyer. This ride is currently operated in its milder mode, which means at its highest point you'll be parallel to the ground. From 1:30 onward, it will be in wilder mode, which means you will, at its highest point, be slightly above the horizontal, which means you will be slightly upside down. And over on the right-hand side of the middle, you see the anacardi, the Tusi cattle. The Tusi cattle forms grow up to 5 feet in length. Although the middle cavity, they're actually hollow, with blood vessels flowing throughout. We are now approaching the Congo train station. The Congo train station is close to Kumba, the Congo River Rapids, and Dongala, home to our tigers, orangutans, and our Chick-fil-A. My name is Caitlin, and I have been your guide on the journey around our Serengeti belt. And I will personally let you know when it is safe to exit the train. We are almost there, but not quite yet, so remain seated. Remain seated, so close, and so far, almost there. Remain seated, we are almost there.
And that's it.